students. I hope you all are fine and doing well at home. So again it's time for maths lecture. So students, let us begin. In our last lecture we are done with exercise 3.5. Today we are going to start a new exercise, exercise 3.6. Before starting, let us revise topic estimation. You all have learned estimation of addition, estimation and subtraction, both the things in class 2nd. Today we are just having a quick revision for estimation for when we round off numbers and then add or subtract, then the whatever result we got, we call it estimated result. If we subtract after rounding off, then we call it estimated difference, and if we do addition after rounding off, then we call it estimated sum. Okay, so let's see how to round off. Suppose a number 44 is given there. So what the answer we will get if we will round it off? If we will round off 44, many of you, I think almost all of you are knowing because you all had learned the rounding off in class 2nd. So how to round off? There are two ways. The first way is we can draw a number line. The number 44 lies between 40 and 50. The number 44 lies between 40 to 50. So let's write all the numbers from 40 to 50. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49 and 50. We have written all the numbers. Now, where is number 44? Here is number 44. Now, we will leave 5 numbers from the left and 5 numbers from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We left 5 numbers from the left and 5 numbers from the right. This number is left. This is our halfway mark. This is our halfway mark. Now we will see where our number lies. Right to the halfway mark or left to the halfway mark. If our number is left to the halfway mark, then we will round down. And if our number is right to the halfway mark, then we will round up. Or if our number is halfway mark itself, then also we will round up. Okay. So see, the number 44 is left to the halfway mark. This is halfway mark and here is the number 44. The number 44 is left to the halfway mark, so we will round it down. Suppose, so we will round it off to number 40. And suppose this number is 48 and we need to round it off, then what we will do? First of all, again we will see where the number lies. The number 48 lies between 40 to 50. The number 48 lies between 40 to 50. We will make a number line, then we will mark all the numbers from 40 to 50. Then we will find out the halfway mark. First we will leave 5 number from the left, then 5 number from the right. Then the remaining number is our halfway mark. Or whenever we will see 5 here, that is our halfway mark. Okay. Now, then we will mark the number C. Now our number is 48. So this is 48. Now we will check that where is our number. Whether it is right to the halfway mark or left to the halfway mark. So see, this is our number 48 and it is right to the halfway mark. This is our right and this is left. The number is right to the halfway mark. It means we will round it up. We will round it up to 50. Okay. So, first of all, we will see where the number lies. Now, then we will write all the numbers on the number line, then we will mark halfway mark, then we will check whether our number is right to the halfway mark or left to the halfway mark or the number is halfway mark itself. If our number is left to the halfway mark, we will our number is or right to the half a mark, then we will round up. Okay, so this is one of the method of rounding off which you have learned in class 2nd year students. And if you forget, then this is the revision. Now I hope you understood. Now one more method is there. See, if number 44 and we need to round off nearest tens. Now we are talking about rounding off nearest tens. This is ones place, this is tens place. Rounding off nearest tens, so we will see the number right to it. This is the number right to tens place, the number 4. We will check this number. Now, if the number is 4 or lesser than 4, we will round down. And if the number is 5 or greater than 5, we will round up. Okay? So, 44, the number is 4 or lesser than 4. So, number here is 4. It means we will round it down to 40. And 48 was also there. Now, we'll check again once please. We are rounding off nearest tens. This is our tens place. We will check the number right to it. This is number 8. Number 8 is greater than 5. It means we will round it up to 50. Now, this is how we will do the rounding off, or we can do the rounding off. There are two methods. Whatever method is easy for you, you can do by that method. Okay. The result will always be same. Okay. Now, this is how we can do round off. Now, what is estimation? Estimation in addition and subtraction. If we subtract the rounded off numbers, then the whatever result we will call as estimated difference. And if we add rounded off numbers, then whatever result we will get, we will call it as estimated sum. Understood, dear students? Now, let's start exercise. While solving exercise, you all will get more clarity. Exercise 3.6. Question number 1 is, first find the actual sum and then find the estimated sum. Now I hope you all are aware of what is estimated sum. When we will add the rounded off values, when we will add the rounded off numbers, then we will get estimated sum. And if we add the actual numbers given by the question, then the result whatever we will get after adding, we will call it as actual sum. When we will add actuals, we will get actual sum, and when we will add rounded off numbers, we will get estimated sum.
Okay, so if you write down the question. Question number 1, first find the actual sum. Note it down with me.
First, find the actual sum and then find the estimated sum, and then find the estimated sum. Part A. Part A is 75 plus 60. 75 plus 16. Again, first of all, we will write tens and ones. Okay? Now, the question is asking us to find the actual sum. So, when we will add the actual number means the numbers given by the question. When we will add the actual numbers, we will get the actual sum. So, let's add them. ones place. 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6. All of you open 5 fingers or count 5 finger marks. All of you count 5 finger marks. Yes. Now plus 6 is there, so count 6 more finger marks. Now count all the finger marks together. Yes, how many finger marks? 11 finger marks. So we will write the number 11. You all know addition with regrouping. If you forget, then you can rewatch those videos of chapter number 2. Okay, so one we will write here and next one we will write in the column of tens in the form of carry. Now, 1 plus 7. Count 1 finger mark, then 7 finger mark, then 1 more finger mark. All of you count. First of all, count 1 finger mark, then count 7 finger mark, then count 1 more finger mark. How many total finger marks? Very good, 9 finger marks. So we will write number 9. See, this is our actual sum. This is our actual sum. We added 75 and 60. Now we need to find out the estimated sum. This is question. Now, first we will round off 75. Let me write tens in ones first and make the table. You all make it with the help of scale or ruler, dear students. Do not make it by running hand. Okay, so first we will round off 75. See the number 75. 75 is having 5 at ones place, and whenever the number is 5 or greater than 5, we round up. So we will round it up to 80. 8 tens and 0 ones. Now we are done with 75. Now moving towards next number 16. Look at number 16. Number 16 is having 6 at ones place. Number 6 is greater than 5. So we will round it up. So it will become 20. It will become 20. Now we had rounded off both the numbers, and when we add the rounded off number, we call the result as estimated sum. So students, now let's find the estimated sum. 0 plus 0. 0 plus 0. 0 plus 0 is very good, 0. Now 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2. Now here students, we will need one more column of hundreds. So excuse me for this. Let me make one more column. Yes, now 8 plus 2. All of you count 8 fingers. Count 8 fingers. Now plus 2 is there. Now plus 2 is there, so count 2 more fingers. Now dear students, count all the fingers. Yes. How many fingers in all? 10 fingers. So we will write a 0 here and 1 is the form of carry. See, no number is there after 1, so we will write 1 as it is. So we got estimated sum as number 100. So first we found out the actual sum by adding actual numbers, then we round off the actual numbers, then we add them and got the estimated sum. So let's write the answer. answer. Question is asking us to find actual sum and estimated sum. So in the answer we will write about actual sum and estimated sum. So let's write. Actual sum is, this is our actual sum. Actual sum is 91, and the next thing question has asked us is estimated sum. So we will write now. Estimated sum is 100. Okay. So now dear students, note it down in good handwriting. All of you note this down quickly in good handwriting. I am watching you all dear students. Note down quickly. Okay, now I hope you all have noted down. Okay, now moving towards next question, that is part B. All of you read next question, read part B. Till then I am rubbing the board. Yes. So part B is 44 plus 45. First of all, writing of tens and ones. The numbers are 44 and 45. So first we will find out the actual sum. For finding out the actual sum, we will add the actual numbers. So let's do it. Starting from the ones place. 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5. All of you open 4 fingers. All of you open 4 fingers. Now plus 5 is there. So now open 5 fingers. First open 4 fingers, then open 5 fingers. Now count all the fingers. How many fingers are there? Yes, 9 fingers are there.
So we will write the number 9. Now moving to the tens column. 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4. You first of all open 4 fingers. Then open 4 more fingers. Now count all the fingers. How many fall? Very good. 8 fingers. 4. Without the estimate, 4 fingers the estimated sum, first of all, we will find out of the given number. So first of all, this is 10. Now, first of all, we will round off our first addend 44. See the number 44. The number 44 is having 4 at one's place. It means we will round it down to 40. So let's write 40 first. Now 45. The next number, second addend is 45. See, the number 45 is having 5 at one's place. So we will round it up to 50. Now we have rounded up both the numbers. Now for finding out the estimated sum, we will add both the numbers. Starting from the ones place, 0 plus 0. 0 plus 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. So we will write the number 0. Now 4 plus 5. See, just here we added 4 plus 5. Here is also same, 4 plus 5. So 4 plus 5 is equals to 9. So we will write the number 9. So our actual sum is 89 and our estimated sum is 90. We had found out both the sums. Let's write the answer. Actual sum is, what is our actual sum? 89. So actual sum is 89 and estimated sum is 90. Estimated sum is 90. So students, now note it down quickly. All of you note it down. All of you note down quickly and remember, while making lines, make it with the help of scale or ruler. Do not make it by running hand. Now I hope you all have noted down. Moving towards next question. All of you read next question. I am rubbing the board. Till then read the next question.
So part C. Our next question is part C of the same question. 36 and 39. 36 and 39. So let's write tens and ones both the places. First we will find out the actual sum by adding actual given numbers. So let's do it starting from the ones place. 6 plus 9. 6 plus 9. All of you open or count 6 finger marks. Count 6 finger marks, dear students. Now plus 9. Plus 9 is there. So count 9 more finger marks. Now count all the finger marks together. How many finger marks? 15. So we will write 15 like this. 1 in the form of carry. Now we are done with ones column. It's time for tens column. 1 plus 3 plus 3. First open 1 finger, then 3 finger, then 3 finger. First open 1 finger, then open 3 finger, then open 3 more fingers. And count all the fingers. How many fingers? Answer me. Yes, 7 fingers. So we will write the number 7. So our actual sum is 75. 75. We added actual numbers 36 and 39. So we got the actual sum. Now let's round off the actual given numbers. First, let us make a table. Tens, ones. Now, first we will round off first addend 36. See the number 36. Number 36 is having 6 at ones place, which is greater than 5. It means we will round it up to 40. Now, again 39. The next number is 39. See, 39 is having 9 at ones place. So, 9 is greater than 5. It means we will round it up to 40. Now, we had rounded off both the numbers. Now, we will find out the estimated sum by adding them. 0 plus 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. So, we will write the number 0. Now, 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4. All of you open 4 fingers. Yes. Now again open 4 fingers. Now count all the fingers. How many fingers? Very good. 8 fingers. So we will write the number 8. See, we rounded off the numbers and added them. After adding, we get 80. Number 80. So this is our estimated sum. So let's write the answer now. Let's write the answer. First of all, we will write about actual sum. Actual sum is 75 and estimated sum is 80. So, with this part C, we are done with question number 1 of the exercise 3.6. All of you note it down. Note it down, dear students. Dear students, note down quickly. All of you note down. Now I hope, dear students, you all have noted down all the 3 questions properly. With this, we are done with today's lecture. We'll meet in next lecture, students. Till then, bye bye students. Stay home, stay safe and keep practicing.